Hey everyone, welcome back to another stream of Out of the Park Baseball 21. I'm Bill, and we left off. We were doing we did the first half of the 2000 season, and pretty much give a recap of that. Yankees have an 8-game lead. Phillies have a ginormous 18-game lead. Tigers 5, Cubs 26, Angels 11.5, and Rockies 8.5. So we are at the All-Star break. So why not kick it off with the All-Star game? We just had Barry Bonds win the Home Run Derby. So before the game crashes already, let's go ahead with the Home Run Derby. Or the All-Star game. Holy shit. All right. We got AL. Damon, Alomar, Garcia-Parra, Bernie, Sweeney, Chavez, Pudge, Sean Green, and Mark Redmond on the mound. Against Bobby Abreu, Edgardo Alfonso, Giles, Vinny Ceja, Giambi, Hidalgo. We got 4 Rockies right there. Nilsson, Tony Batista, and Livan Hernandez on the mound for the NL. And let's see what happens. I know the last couple of All-Star games have been pretty exciting. All right, get a Alomar with a single. Oh, Garcia-Parra is going to be an RBI triple. Oh, no. RBI double. Bases loaded. Oh, no. First and third. Strikeout. Hold on. I can't hear me. Everything good? Cool. And that ended the top of the first. 2 men left on. Oh, got a little dark out. We could have a rain delay in the All-Star game? It's only water, don't worry. Now we're playing in Kauffman Stadium for the All-Star game this year. Leadoff walk for Ceja. Double play. And a strikeout. Still no hits for the NL. Oh, Bartolo Colon's in. NL leading 14-win pitcher. Whoa, big hit. Alomar with a double. All right, he's tagging up at third. 2 outs. And out number 3. Oof. Hard grounder to third baseman. Strikeout. Cologne strikes out. 1-0 after 3. Pop out to right. First and second. Was that a ball 4 bunt to get the other guy? Double steal. Strikeout. You leave the men on second and third. Can't bring him in. Not a good look. The NL does not have a hit after 4 innings. Wow. What a low-scoring All-Star game. The pitchers are the All-Stars here. Ball 4 to Pudge. Oh, no, still can't get their first hit. Giambi strikes out again. Another walk. It's been more walks than hits in this game. Oh, NL gets their first hit. Strike 3. 1-0 after 5. Quick top of the 6th. Alright, NL starting to get something going. They got a leadoff hit. Oh, and a strikeout. Maybe not. Double play. It's the lowest scoring All-Star game since I've started. This is the 8th season that I'm simulating. And this is the lowest scoring All-Star game. Guaranteed. Alright, he gets an infield single. And a hit by pitch. Strikeout. Alright, 7th inning stretch. 1-0. There it is. Tie game. Say ha. Home run to left field. All it takes is one hit. Alright, tie game, top of the 8th. It's an interesting game, but not that exciting. Strikeout. Another strikeout. Ooh, I thought Urbina was going to strike out the side. But he does not. He still gets out of it. 1-1, bottom of the 8th. AL All-Stars up. No, 1-1. There's no winner. Holy shit. NL All-Stars up to bat. I'm exhausted, apparently. Double play again? No, don't get the runner at first. Diving catch in right field. Top of the 9th. AL, are they going to take the lead? Leadoff single. And fly out to right. If the NL walks this off, strikeout. It's going to be amazing. And grounded to first. All right. NL has a chance to win it right here. Can they do it? It's over. Carlos Guillen with the game-winning home run. Wow. After not scoring a run for the first 6 innings, they win in the bottom of the 9th. Vinny Ceja, MVP, getting the NL on the board with that home run. Kenny Rogers blows the game. Steve Carsey with the win. Livan Hernandez allows the 1 run. How many walks were there? 3, 2, 5? Only 5? Thought there were more. Anyway, that was the All-Star game. So, where are we at? I just want to go over some of the league leaders. Johnny Damon leading in batting average, Griffey in home runs, and Brian Dawback in RBI for the AL. For the NL, it's going to be a lot of purple for those Rockies. BJ Surhoff, Richie Sexson, and Giambi for the NL. Giambi, Abreu. A lot of purple. And also, if anyone watching, they want to... this is also a rewrite of history, essentially. I started in the 1993 season, let the game simulate everything. So players are not on their original teams, obviously. So if anyone wants to add a player to a player to watch that you want to see how their career pans out, let me know. I added Jeter, A-Rod, and Mark Burley for the hell of it. Jeter was drafted by Milwaukee. A-Rod is in LA for the Angels. So far, A-Rod's got 213 home runs. Jeter's got 82. Both hitting pretty well. I think A-Rod's got one more year on Jeter, if I'm not mistaken. One more season. And then Mark Burley is in AAA for the Phillies, so he hasn't been called up yet. But let's simulate another week out of the All-Star game. Do we have any games today? Yep, okay. Oh, yeah, we just had the expansion of the Devil Rays and Diamondbacks. I believe it's both their first seasons. Oh, no, season 3. Thanks. All right. I mean, outside of the AL Central, these division races are not close at all. Kangaroo Court. Matt Morris with the no-hitter. Manny Ramirez and Mark Kotsay, players of the week. Enar Diaz going to Toronto for Wilson Delgado and Gabe Kapler. Whoa. Jeter suspended for 4 games, arguing, it looks like balls and strikes. Not a good look, Jeter. Alex Oka or Ocha? I'm going to go Oka. And Todd Hundley, players of the week. Rockies leading the power rankings with their 71-28 record. A difference of the AL and NL. Cubs a commanding lead. Phillies. Yeah, you got the 5-game lead here. Even the wild card's not even that close. 5.5, 4.5. Yeah, Jeter suspended. Oh, trade deadline. We have anything else? Where did I leave off in news? Here we go. Lance Berkman of the Pirates and Brian Bohannon of the Brewers suspended 2 and 6 games. Oka's hitting streak at the 20. No, Garcia Parra had a 20-game hit streak, which ended. Scott Brosius is suspended. Yikes. Whoa, hold on. Wow. Giants trade 36-year-old Barry Bonds and Javier Cardona to the A's for 40-year-old Tony Gwynn and Doug Davis. Barry Bonds is now on the Oakland A's. Diamondbacks send Tony Fernandez for Mike Stanley and Mike Colangelo. Anaheim and Texas. Brad Radke's in the mix, going to LA. St. Louis Cardinals trade Ruben Rivera for Sean Estes of Seattle. Cleveland will get Andres Fonzie for Robert Person. Alex Gonzalez, Robinson Cancel, and Alfredo Sanchez swapping teams. Terrence Long and Todd Walker, players of the week. Man, Barry Bonds on the Oakland A's. Manny Ramirez, AL Hitter of the Week. Cliff Floyd, NL. David Rodrigo and Will Franken, Pitchers of the Week, or of the month. Chris Richard and Carlos Guillen, Rookies of the Month for July. Jose Vidro and Luis Gonzalez, Players of the Week. Yankees 12-game lead. Phillies up to 18. Tigers 5. Cubs 25. Anaheim 8.5. Colorado 15.5. Twins have a 3-game lead in the wild card, and Dodgers have a 4-game lead in the wild card. I mean, we're already at August. I don't think anything's going to happen outside of no trades are going to happen. So maybe some suspensions or stuff like that. So I'm just going to go right to September, get the rosters expanded, since these division races aren't that close. Except for the AL Central, where the Twins are only back by half a game. Oh, Expos and Dodgers tied for the wild card. Most of the AL looks like it's locked up. Jeter's got a 25-game hitting streak. All right, so let's see what I missed. Accomplishments. Ellis Burks, 300 home runs. Will Clark, 2,500 hits. B.J. Surhoff, 2,000 hits. Craig Biggio, 2,000 hits. And Juan Gonzalez, 400 home runs. Bernie Williams and Jeff Bagwell, Hitters of the Month. Eric Milton and Steve Sparks, Pitchers. Warren Morris and Jason LaRue, Rookies of the Month. Game performances, nothing really. Any transactions? Nope. Alright, so that worked. Let's go to the draft pool, see who's eligible. Twins still hanging in there. 1.5. Phillies, Cubs, and Rockies already locked up a playoff spot. Tampa Bay, Cleveland, Chicago, and Seattle all eliminated. What's this Oakland team look like now with Singleton, Biggio, Delgado, Bonds, Young, Stairs, Randa, Estella, Martinez? Okay. Delgado, 28. Bonds, 36. Dimitri Young, 26. Biggio, 34. All right, so they got some young guys and veterans in the mix. Jeter's Jeter's hitting streak went to 30 games. Jeter tripped over the tarp. Huh, that sounds familiar. Didn't he dive into the stands against the Yankees over the tarp? Uh-oh. He's got an ankle sprain because of that. Yikes. Brewers, they're 33 games back in the division, 8.5 in the wild card. They ain't going anywhere. All right, let's go to the end of the regular season. Uh-oh. Dodgers lock up the last wild card spot. Let's check some news. Bernie, Bagwell. Oh, we got those already. Players of the Week. Any other injuries? Davey Cruz, Carlos Guillen, Dan Reichert, Pudge out for the year. Alex Banda, Heathcliff Slocum, Carlton Lower, and Chris Howard. Okay. A lot of people done for the year there. No other transactions. So we got the playoffs. Twins, Tigers, Yankees, Angels, Dodgers, Rockies, Phillies, Cubs. Let's go to the first round of the playoffs. Yankees And Tigers, Dodgers, Cubs. What does this Yankees team look like? Because if I'm not mistaken, they weren't that good. Yeah, they haven't made the playoffs since I started this in '93. So what does this team look like now? Jones, who's 23, Beltrade's 21, Jeff Kent 32, Mark McGuire's 37. Relaford, Ray Sanchez, Glenn Allen Hill, Henry Blanco, Brian Hale, Glavine, Redmond, Berry, and then Rogers. Do all teams have a 4-man rotation? No, okay, just the Yankees apparently. Yankees Dodgers in the 2000 World Series. Do we watch game 1 or game 7 or the clinching game? All right, I'll simulate the first couple. We'll see where it's at. Dodgers take game 1. Yankees come back, take game 2. Dodgers up 2-1. Series tied at 2. Dodgers up 3-2. Do I sim it or watch it? I'm going to simulate it. You got Dan Hilbish and Kenny Rogers. Series tied at 3. Game 4. Esteban Loaiza and Mark Redmond. Game 7 of the World Series. Mondesi, Batista, Piazza, Aurelia, Mo Vaughn, Ventura, Bernard, Paul O'Neill, Mike Tucker, Esteban Loaiza, Jones, Sanchez, Beltre, McGuire, Kent, Relaford, Glenn Allen Hill, Blanco, Hale. Mark McGuire, 15. He hit 233, not that greatest. Glenn Allen Hill hit 33. Yeah, this lineup's a little more powerful for LA. But let's see who wins Game 7. Redmond strikes out the first batter. Oh, thought it was going to be a 1-2-3 inning for the Yankees. 2 hits up the middle. First and second, 2 outs. Runners going. All right. They were threatening, but Yankees got out of the first. Can they strike early? Whoa, big fly. Two flies to left field. What's the second on that one? Interesting. Yeah, it's going to be a pitching matchup here. Pop out to third baseman. And a strikeout. Nothing after 2. Oof. Big hit to the wall. This could be a double. Strikeout. Another strikeout. And pop up to second baseman. Leadoff double, and then nothing for the Dodgers. Whoa, big hit. Center fielder catches it. That ain't coming down. Oh my God, to the track. 2 big hits for the Yankees, and now they finally capitalize. Andrew Jones with a home run takes a 1-0 lead. Those first two hits look good. You knew they were coming close to hitting a home run. After 3, 1-0 Yankees. Is that 5 strikeouts for Redmond? I think it's 6 strikeouts for Redmond right now. Oof, hard grounded to the third baseman. Sounded like it was off the end of the bat. Alright, Dodgers come back, holding the Yankees to 0 in the 4th. Another hit up the middle. It's 2 hits in a row for the Dodgers. Double play. Alright, 2 outs, man on third. And a strikeout. Man, Dodgers had 2 men on. Can't score anyone. 1-0, bottom of the 5th. Leadoff walk. And he's stealing second. Tagged out. Rutherford tagged out. And Glenn Allen Hill strikes out. And that's it for the 5th for the Yankees. They're still up 1-0. Man. Dodgers can't get anyone on. Or when they do, they don't score. Yankees only have 2 hits, but one of them was that big home run. Nice single for Andrew Jones. Moves over to second on the ground ball. He's going to score. Andrew Jones scores. Beltre with an RBI double. 2-0. Going to the top of the 7th. Uh-oh. Dodgers first and second, 1 out. Strike 3 for, that wasn't Redmond. Redmond's pitching. And another strikeout. Dodgers leave 2. Redmond's got 10 strikeouts. Oh my God. Unless they have a big comeback, this is the Yankees game. Redmond's on fire right now. I mean, the Dodgers have only allowed 4 hits, but Yankees have at least capitalized on their hits. Golden sombrero for Mondesi, striking out for his 4th time. Oof, another hit. Piazza, okay. Can't get the double play, but they got 1 out. Another out. Another scoreless inning for the Dodgers. Bottom 8. They got to give Redmond player of the game, right? Redmond or Jones. One of the two. That's a single. Uh-oh. Fly out to center. 1 out. Double play ends the inning. All right. Top 9, last licks for the Dodgers. Ventura walks. 1 out, 1 on. Bernard strikes out. And the Yankees win the 2000 World Series. 2-0 over the Dodgers. Redmond, 7 innings, 10 strikeouts, 1 walk. Manzanillo gets the save. Redmond player of the game. That makes sense. 10 strikeouts in the World Series. Yeah, that'll do it. We'll finish today. Man, they had the NLC or the ALCS and the World Series go to a Game 7. God damn. All right, let me save it because I don't want the outcomes to be different. All right, let's go to the awards. All right, here we go. Russell Brandon of the Yankees, top rookie. And Carlos Guillen of the Rockies, NL rookie. Buck Showalter and Jim Frigasi, managers of the year. Mike Mussina and Pedro Martinez win the Cy Young Awards. Nomar Garcia Parra wins MVP, hitting 31, 122, 342. Look at those stats. At least 100 RBIs in the last 3 years. And Bobby Abreu, NL MVP. Look at that. 3 Rockies in the top 3 of the NL voting. 32, 98, 376. Oh, man. Nomar was almost unanimous. Juan Gonzalez getting 1 vote. Hey, Ken Griffey finishing second in the voting. A distant second, but second nonetheless. All right, let's see who's going to be a free agent. Brett Boone, Carlos Delgado, Sosa, Lieberthal, Jeff Kent, Jamie Moyer. That'll be interesting. Hall of Fame voting. Who do I vote for? Let's do all players. Ted Simmons was close last year. I'll vote for him again. Gary Carter, Carlton Fisk. There's only 29 players? Robin Yount. Yeah, I'll put him in. Eddie Murray's going in. So what I'm doing here is just clicking on the players, seeing their awards. MVPs, Gold Gloves, All-Stars, Platinum, or Silver Sluggers. Who was that, Parker? Dale Murphy. Steve Garvey's got a bunch of All-Stars. I'll put Vida Blue, and I got 1 more vote. Ron Guidry. All right, there's my ballot. Blue, Carter, Fisk, Garvey, Guidry, Del Murphy, Eddie Murray, Dave Parker, Ted Simmons, Robin Yount. All right, let's send the winter meetings. See some big contracts down there. Who's getting money? Sammy Sosa, 5-year deal to Boston. Yankees get Shane Reynolds for 5 years. Boston gets Randy Myers, whoever that is. Any other big contracts? Mike Lieberthal to San Diego. Mike Henneman to Boston. Jeff Kent to the Yankees. Man, the Yankees are looking to load up this offseason again. Brett Boone to Seattle on a 6-year deal. Matt Wilkinson to the Yankees. So if we go, Mariners have gained the most in WAR. Even though the Yankees have signed some players, they've lost. All right, so Mariners have the most gained. Brett Boone. All right, they lost a lot of negative players. And the Giants, they lost John Burkett, Lieberthal, Burba. And then they signed no one worth mentioning. San Diego looking good, too, this offseason. Well, Michael Lieberthal, the biggest gain. And the 10 players they lost had a negative 2.4 WAR. So that's good. Florida Marlins. Not doing anything as usual. Letting all their good players go. 10.2 WAR over 16 players lost this offseason. All right, let's do another week. I didn't miss the draft, did I? Oh, did I miss the draft? No. A rookie draft. Here we go. Okay. Pujols to the Diamondbacks. Roy Oswalt to the Braves. CC to the Mariners. Ben Sheets to the Reds. Juan Uribe to the Giants. Adam Dunn to Houston. Ichiro to the Mets. Already 27 years old, though. Play until he's 45 in real life. Josh Beckett to the A's. Michael Kadire to the Phillies. Carlos Pena to the Royals. David Eckstein to the Dodgers. Yankees didn't have a first-round pick? No. Shea Hillenbrand to the Rockies. Lyle Overbay to the Phillies. Scott Pasednik to Milwaukee. Joaquin Benoit to the Phillies. Yorvit Torabella. Torrealba. Yep, that's how you pronounce that. Anyone else? Cesar Torres to the Brewers. Is that Jeter's replacement? Or do they trade Jeter? Not really seeing anyone else. Oh, Zambrano to the Giants. R.A. Dickey to the Royals. He really joined the league that late? Wow, okay. Who else? Scott Shields, Tim Raines Jr. Yeah, I'm not seeing any other rookies that stand out. Oh, Victor Zambrano. Yeah, that's about it. Okay. And no more big contracts. Rule 5 draft. Anyone got picked? Royals lost a couple players. Mariners lost a couple. No one major. Hall of Fame voting. Anyone going in? Clemens goes to the Rangers, I saw. John Smiley to Oakland. Carlos Delgado to Anaheim. Two-year deal for Clemens, who is how old? 38. No one's in the Hall of Fame. Carlton Fisk, Gary Carter, over 70% of the votes. Still can't get in. Has anyone gone in the Hall of Fame yet? Oh, yeah, okay. We've had a couple people go in since I took over. I'm not sure why it wasn't held. Because I started in the 93 regular season, not in the offseason. Okay. Nolan Ryan got the most votes so far. Let's go to spring training for 2001. I just want to see real quick. Pujols. Just taking out some notes for the description for YouTube. All right. Predictions. Who's going to come out on top based on what the game thinks? They think the Red Sox, White Sox and Tigers tie, Angels, Expos, Cubs, and Rockies again. I mean, that Rockies lineup is disgusting. Giambi is 30. Abreu 26. Giles is 30. Hidalgo's 25. Yeah, it's a disgusting lineup. All right, let's see if those predictions hold up. What's that? I can't tell. 18 and 12 for the Yankees. 22 and 8 for the Phillies. A lot of 19 and 11 records. Wow. The Yankees, there's no way they're going to finish 7 back. Expos, Cubs, and Padres over the Rockies. Did anyone get hurt? Is that what happened? No, it looks like some people did. Anyone for the Rockies? Yikes. Scott Rowland. Yeah, no one for the Rockies got hurt. I don't know why their predictions dropped. All right. What do we have? 42 minutes or so. I'll probably go to the All-Star break of 2001. Ben McDonald out for about 6 months. Alex Gonzalez goes to Toronto. Sosa in Boston uniform does not look right at all. But him and Brian Giles, players of the week already. Ryan Klesko carrying over a hitting streak, 20 games. David Cone retiring. Oh, Klesko's hitting streak ends at 23. Ripken Jr., 400 home runs. Higginson and Will Clark, players of the week. Yankees are 4-8. Wow, they've lost 7 in a row after starting 4-1. They lost to the Blue Jays, Royals in extras, lost a 3-game series. They've lost 3 in a row to Boston. It's not a good way to start. Boston 7-5. Still early. Still very early. Anyone else hurt? Mike Fiery out for the year. Tim Salmon and Jose Vidro, players of the week. Pudge agrees to a 4-year extension with the Rangers. Okay. Luis Polonia is going to retire. Tony Phillips retiring. Tom Glavine gets 200 wins. Tomo Oka, done for the year. JD Drew and Richard Hidalgo, players of the week. Wow, we have a 4-way tie in the AL East. Huh. Manny Ramirez leading the league in home runs. Barry Bonds leading. How did he get to Tampa? Hold on. What happened there? So he was traded at the end of the year. He became a free agent, and then he signed it. I didn't see that he signed a deal. He signed a 3-year deal with Tampa Bay. How did I not notice that? Okay, he's in Tampa Bay, leading the league in batting average. Brian Jordan leading the league with 29 RBI. Hitchcock and Redmond, 5 wins apiece. Messina, 55 strikeouts. And this 4-way tie in the AL East is very interesting. Let's go another week. Just like that, the Yankees are back on top. Bonds hitting .438. Oh, Mark Burley got called up. Look at that. He's 3-0 with a 1.43 ERA. Good thing I kept tabs on him. Let's go to the regular news. Anyone else hurt? Vaughn Eshelman out 4 months. Manny and Joe Roberts, players of the week. Oh, here we go. Manny and Jason Giambi, hitters of the month. Mark Redmond and Dan Hilbish, pitchers of the month. Brian Lawrence and Roy Oswalt, rookies of the month of April. So it's a home run number 400. Brett Tomko shuts down the Astros. Eric Chavez and Giambi, players of the week again. No other news. The Yankees are now on an 8-game winning streak. 24-14, 4.5-game lead. Barry Bonds still hitting .413. Joe Roberts, 16 home runs. Look at this. Colorado is... I'm surprised they haven't made it further in the playoffs. All right, they made the playoffs in 2000. But that offense, come on. Because if you look, most of it's purple. Like 3 in Colorado, three Colorado hitters leading in RBI, or at least in the top rankings. 3 of the Colorado hitters leading in OBP. They're leading in OPS as well, and WAR. And they're up there in runs. Like, this offense is disgusting. And the top 3 are all of them for batting average, too. Jesus. And yet they're 20-17. So that pitching staff must be horrible. Yeah. Okay. 513, 286, 819, 702, 801. Johan Santana is the best pitcher on that team. Yikes. All right, now they're in first place. All they needed was a kick in the butt. But the divisions are close. Oh, Manny Ramirez catching up to Barry Bonds in batting average. Johnny Damon not that far behind. Giambi and Roberts leading the league with 19 home runs. 3-way tie for wins. Burnett and Hudson, 6 wins. J.D. Drew, Giles, longest hitting streaks. Who's leading in steals? Do they have that? Stolen bases. Jesus Alvarez of Houston. Some injuries. Jonathan Gomez and Brian Giles, players of the week. Yankees on top of the power rankings, huh? Interesting. Where are we? Ending May. 32-18. They have the best record in baseball right now. Look at that pitching staff. Kenny Rogers has the worst ERA of the rotation, 3.12. All right, Manzanillo needs to lower that ERA. Now they finally have a 5-person rotation. Beltre, 10.43, 3.05. Oh, Andrew Jones is not doing that well. Miguel Cairo is actually on the team. Oh, Manny Ramirez is getting closer to that batting average. Oh, man. I'm interested in this Colorado team. What are they doing? Baltimore takes over first place in the AL East. Colorado extends their lead to 8 games in the division as they lead in batting average, almost in home runs, RBIs, OPS. WAR. God. Manny Ramirez has the best batting average in the AL now. Darren Holmes done for the year. Is that Randy Choate? He's out for the season for Chicago. Ricky Bones out for 7 months. Scott Spezio and Aramis Ramirez, players of the week. As for the best players in May, Larry Walker and Brian Giles. CC Sabathia wins pitcher of the month. Glendon Rush, NL. CC and Oswalt. I said that weird. Oswalt, rookies of the month. Where are we? June 4th. Hold up. All-star voting. Let's get an update as Eric Karros hits his 300th home run. All right. AL All-Star voting. Pudge, Tomei, Alomar, Chavez, Garcia Parra, Manny, Sosa, J.D. Drew. Ugh, the Red Sox. Ray Durham, Shane Reynolds, Derek Lowe. And for the NL, Piazza, Giambi, Alfonso, Lowell, Tejada, Giles, Hidalgo, Bell, Pedro, Arturo Ramirez. Wasn't Mark McGwire on the Yankees? He was a free agent. Failed to meet the vesting criteria in his contract. Free agent, signed with the A's. Huh. That's weird. Let's go back. Let's do another week. Yankees back in first. Rockies have a 10.5 game lead. Pittsburgh only a half-game lead. Cleveland a half-game lead. Anaheim a half-game lead. It's much closer this time around than the 2000 season. Rafael Palmeiro and Reggie Sanders, players of the week. John Smoltz is going to miss 6 games. Rockies, 10-game winning streak. Is that still active? 11-game winning streak now for the Rockies. This offense, even though their pitching is horrible. All right, they've all come down a little bit. It's this offense that's carrying this team. They have 3 players with 70 RBI already. Jesus. Manny's leading the AL with 63 RBI. Oof. Ooh, their winning streak was snapped at... Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games. Okay. Half game, half game, half game. 2.5, 8.5, 11.5. Sammy and Chipper Jones, players of the week. Manny Ramirez, 300th home run already. I wonder if he's going to go to Boston. What's his contract? Oh my God, he's got 3 more years left in Cleveland. Jason Giambi's got 91 RBI already with a 370 on average. He's going to win MVP again. Bruce Ruffin's going to retire. Oh, Moises Alou had a 20-game hitting streak. Nomar and Chipper, players of the week again. Adrian Beltre hit for the cycle a couple days ago. All-Star teams announced July 8th. Palmeiro, 2,500 hits. Paul Wilson out for the year. Dave Martinez is looking to be traded. Bagwell, 300 home runs. Larry Walker, 2,000 hits. Those are the top prospects. A-Rod and Brian Giles, they got players or hitters of the month of June. John Burkett and Randy Wolf, pitchers of the month. While CeCe and Pujols get rookies of the month. And that is Albert Pujols on the Diamondbacks. Cal Ripken and Vlad Guerrero of the Pirates, players of the week. All right, as we enter July, Baltimore's got a 1-game lead. Montreal's got 6. Cleveland's got 2. Cubs at 3.5. Anaheim 6.5. Rockies 10. Because their offense is leading every single category except for steals. They're pitching. All right, they have one of the most with wins. They have second in strikeouts, second in pitcher WAR. This Rockies team, they're going to be a disappointment if they don't win. They're the first team to 50 wins. This will be interesting. All-Star teams announced. Should probably save it soon before the game blows up on me. Oh, the prospects game. Anyone? Carlos Pena, Juan Uribe, Cesar Izturis, Juan Rivera, Brian Roberts, Shea Hillenbrand. Is that the Nick Johnson that played with the Yankees for a couple years? Okay, it is. And do we have the All-Star game? Not yet. This game always freezes at the Home Run Derby. I don't know why, but I've had issues where I go to load it and it crashes. So, to be safe. All right, Home Run Derby. Manny and Enrique Dussel, Joe Roberts and Garcia Parra, Chavez Giambi, Griffey and Giles. Manny, Roberts, Giambi, Griffey. Manny and Giambi. I think Giambi's going to win it. Manny Ramirez wins the 2001 Home Run Derby. 23-12. Way to choke, Giambi. It is time for the All-Star game. Your starters for the NL. Rolling. Alfonso, Giles, Piazza, Giambi, Bell, Tejada, Jones, Trot, Nixon, with Mark Burley starting. Good for him. A lot of home runs here. And for the AL, Alomar, Sosa, Garcia Parra, Manny, Tomei, Pudge, J.D. Drew, Ray Durham, Eric Chavez with John Burkett starting. All right, some power there too. I think the NL is going to win it with Giambi and Giles in that middle of the lineup. Let's find it. All right, Roland gets on base right away. Another hit. First and second. Giles. RBI single. Yeah, I figured the NL was going to come out swinging. Ooh, first to third. Third to first, double play. Over the center fielder's head, another run's going to score. 2-0 NL. Giambi with the double. Ooh, strikes out. Giambi left in second. 2-0 NL. And after this game, will probably be the end of the stream. We'll do some recaps. See where we leave off. Where are we playing? Oakland? Ball 4. Oh, that's going to be a double. Wow. Why would you go on that? Garcia Parra, come on. You should know better. Tagged out at home. Big fly to right. Is that a double? Oh, first and third. Bases loaded for the American League. Sack fly. All right, they're on the board. That's going to be a big hit. Left fielder gets it. American League's on the board, but NL leads 2-1, top of the third. Slow grounder to third baseman. Chavez gets it. Ooh, Alfonso strikes out. And a big fly to the center fielder. 1, 2, 3 for the NL. I guess for the AL against the NL. Sosa strikes out. Garcia Parra going to hold it first this time. Smart move. All right, those of you tuning in, this is my simulation of OOTP 21. Pretty much doing a whole rewrite, letting the game simulate everything. I have no control over any team. So we are now in the middle of the 2001 season. This is my 9th year. So far I started in 1993 as Garcia Parra scores to tie the game. Little thing I'm doing, for anyone who wants to, I am marking players on a watch list just to see how their career pans out. Because obviously they're not on the same team as they were, so injuries could change. Big fly. Piazza home run. So injuries may or may not occur. So players who had their career cut short could have longer careers and vice versa. So right now, the players that I picked to be on the list were A-Rod, who's on the Angels, Derek Jeter, who's in Milwaukee, and Mark Burley, who's on the Phillies and started the All-Star game. So we just had the 2001 draft complete, so if there's any player that you want to keep watch of, notable players on that draft were Pujols, and I guess that was all that I remember, because he went first overall. But if there's any players that you want to keep watch just to see how their careers pan out, let me know. I'll put them on the list. But after this game finishes, that will be the end of... What the hell just happened? Anyone else just see that glitch? Okay. Oh, yeah, but that'll be the end of the stream after the All-Star game. We'll do a quick recap to see where we leave the game. But yeah, anyone here, leave me a follow. Get notified when I go live. I do stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9 p.m. I do this 2 days a week. And then I also stream WWF SmackDown 2. I have a career going with a creative player. I usually do that Wednesdays just to break up OOTP, so I'm not doing that back-to-back. Where are we at? Top 5, 3-2, National League. Ooh, that drops in for a single. National League gets another on the board. This is much better than last year's All-Star game, where it was 1-0 going into like the 8th inning. First and second, 2 outs. Ooh, strikeout ends the threat. Bottom 5 for the AL. Starts with a strikeout. Double play. That's 2 ground balls right to the pitcher. And a floater to the second baseman. That's a blooper up the middle. Trot Nixon gets a hit. All right, they don't go for 2. That's a shot down the right field line. Right fielder disappears as the American League gets 1. No tag. Oof. Stranded at second. American League gets 1 back. Cuts the lead in half. 4-3, top 7. Seventh inning stretch. Pop out to the shortstop. Hard hit to the right fielder. Safe. Infield hit. Wow. 3 infield hits for the American League. Bases loaded, 1 out. Is that Jason Varitek with a grand slam? Wow. Wow. 7-4. American League's got 13 hits. 14 hits. $15. Jesus. They're putting a hurt on the National League right now. Bases loaded again. All right, they get the out at first. They're at home. And a strikeout ends the threat. But Varitek with a grand slam takes the lead. Top 8. First and second, National League. Big fly to the right fielder. The guy at second doesn't tag up. Strikeout. Can they tie it up? No. Vidro strikes out. Bottom 8. Another hit for Sweeney. And a fly out to center fielder ends it. Top 9. Single to center field. National League gets the leadoff man on. And a walk. Bases loaded. Winning run is at the plate. All right, they get 1. We could have another surprising end to the All-Star game. Over the center fielder's head. Tie game. 2 RBI double for Rich Aurelia. Eric Karros with a 3-run home run. National League takes a 10-7 lead. What? And there's no outs, too. Oh, my God. Another hit. This is completely different than last year's All-Star game. One out. Infield hit. Paul LaDuca. All right, strikeout for out number 2. And ground out. Oh, my God, an error. Walks in a run. Wow. Big hit to the center field. 3. Oh, my God. They've scored 10 runs this inning. Oh, my God. Out number 3. Jesus. What happened? Well, I said the National League was going to win. I guess that's what happened. Two flies to the center, to the outfield. They're not done yet. Chavez with a double. And out number 3. Oh my God. What happened? All right, well, who was that? Sabathia, gave up 3, but they weren't earned. Urbina gave up 6. Jose Jimenez gave up 4. What was that, the 9th inning? All right, so you had Floyd with a single, Nilsson walked, Berkman walked, Lowell with the single, RBI single, Aurelia, 2 RBI double. So Karros hits the 3-run home run. I believe that's 5 runs already. All right. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4. No, that was 6. Vlad with the single. LaDuca with the single. Nilsson reaches on an error, so the bases are loaded. Berkman walks, so the 7th run comes in. Mike Lowell with the double. 2 more runs. Wow, yeah, that was bad. All right, we'll finish that. And is it Mike Lowell, player of the game? Whoa, we got trades to end the stream. Mets acquire Matt Williams and cash for Darren Oliver. Atlanta and Boston agree. Leo Gomez and Bobby Kelty to Boston for Ben Graves. Okay. So, as we wind down the stream, Orioles have a 1.5 game lead over the Yankees. Cleveland, 4 games over the White Sox. Anaheim, 5.5 over the Rangers. Montreal, 8 over the Braves. Cubs, 2 over the Astros. And Rockies, 7 over the Diamondbacks. As for league leaders for the AL, Manny, and Manny. He may win the Triple Crown. because there's really no one close in batting average. He's got a 9 home run lead and a 14 RBI lead, so he may win the Triple Crown. As for the NL, it's all purple for the Rockies. Brian Giles, and Giles. He could also win the Triple Crown, even though his teammates are not that far behind. We're doing a rewrite starting from 93. Just wrapping up. We just finished the 2001 All-Star Game. And it looks like Manny Ramirez and Brian Giles are going to win the Triple Crown if things hold up. So those are your league leaders for hitting. As for pitching, Glendon Rush, Tim Hudson, and Bartolo Colon. Well, Bartolo Colon's got 10 losses. Jeff Zimmerman leading in saves. Pedro's got 155 strikeouts. As for the AL, Sabathia, Maddox, and Derek Lowe. This is Sabathia's first season. Yep. For Seattle, of all teams. Mike Messina has not left Baltimore yet. He's got 159 strikeouts. And that's where we are on the standings right now. So, like I said, I am going to be back with this stream, finishing up the 2001 season on Friday. I'll be back on Wednesday with my SmackDown 2, Know Your Role, career mode. Seeing maybe I can get my first pay-per-view match there. But yeah, some interesting stuff. So going back to the rookie draft, I know there was other rookies. Yeah, Pujols went first overall to the Diamondbacks. Oswalt. Why do I keep saying Oswalt? Oswalt to the Braves. Sabathia. Adam Dunn. Ichiro to the Mets. I wonder how that's going to pan out. Oh, he's up already. 317, hitting 289. They didn't wait long to call him up. Josh Beckett in Oakland. He's not playing, is he? No, he's in AAA. And Lyle Overbay in Philly, who's in AA right now at the age of 23. But yeah, for those of you who stopped by, thank you for checking out the stream. Those watching on YouTube, subscribe to YouTube. I put up videos pretty much the day or two after I finish on Twitch. And if you can't catch me on Twitch, check out the YouTube channel. We can catch the video on demand there. Follow me on Twitter, Mr_Piv1127. Subscribe to both channels here and YouTube so you know when I go live and when my videos are posted. And I'll be back with another stream on Wednesday. Peace.